Hey Grace Church, Michael Campbell here, family pastor, going over this Sunday's lesson and how it applies to the children, how it applies to us as primary disciple makers in our home, and honestly, followers of Jesus. How do we take these lessons and personally apply them first so that we can be proactive with our children? So this week we are going over Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead. It's one of the most beautiful stories in John chapter 11 and 12. And the account of Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead is a foundational passage in the New Testament. Not only was a dead man brought back to life, but it also contains the shortest verse in the Bible and a glimpse into the actual humanity of Jesus. And so in John 11:25, it says, Jesus wept. And in that historical account of the death of Jesus' dear friend, Jesus is questioned 3 times for not arriving sooner. And the primary reason he is questioned can be found in the words of both Mary and Martha saying, hey, Lord, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. So Mary, Martha, and others around them had seen and heard of the miraculous things that Jesus was doing. They'd only seen him prevent death, right? Their framework for how Jesus worked was limited based on their experience with him. So Martha showed a glimpse of hope in John 11:22 when she said, yet even now I know that whatever you ask from God, God will give you. However, she still seemed to limit what Jesus could do based off of her previous experience. It can be easy to put God inside a box, to limit what we believe he can do and what we've seen him do before, yet Jesus, his delay served as a greater purpose, to give him the opportunity to perform even greater miracles and thus display God's glory yet again. And so this weekend, we often struggle to pray with confidence that God could heal physically and he could save those who seem most unlikely to repent. In our minds, we limit God to what we have seen or what we can explain oftentimes, right? So what if we prayed with the confidence that God is a wonder worker, doing more than we can ever ask or imagine? What if we believe that God isn't bound by our opinions or perspectives? What if we demonstrated our confidence in God by what is beyond our full comprehension, but is always within our reach, right? Not only would it, that type of faith change us, but would also greatly impact those around us. And so we want to talk about the big God and the faith in him to do things that are incomparable to what we think is even possible. So some of the things that we're talking about this weekend, you'll notice on the thread some memory verses, topics, big picture points to go over as a family. But till next time, God bless. Take care.